Understand this. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Nigga, I'ma do what I wanna do, when I wanna do it, how I wanna do it, and you better hope I don't do it to you. Now, I don't care what mama got to say, I don't care what grandmama got to say. Nigga, I'm grown. Let me tell you a little something about me.
Rest in peace. We lost a rising star. This is the first time that I've actually just come on camera and just spoken about it. I'm at a deep loss, as well as a lot of people. You know, his family more and more, most importantly. But you know, amongst the supporters and friends, there's a lot of people that love this guy. But you know, in his honor, you know, hey, it was glad to be there with him, you know, cherish the moment of being around him, you know, getting to know him, understand him, you know, I have some things, you know, other things, you know, personal moments that I'll probably put out there, you know, and other, you know, other clips or whatnot, videos that, you know, in regards to, you know, little instances that we had that were all good, you know, and it made for better relationships with myself and that man. But, like I said, rest in peace, Young B, and I just wanted to take this time to really say that because, you know, the hip-hop community, the battle community, took a great loss with this, but his spirit lives on. So, you know, God bless, and I really hope that we all wake up to this.
What's up, man? We just had this classic battle, almost a classic. It kind of got fucked up at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I got in my feelings a little bit. I fucked around up. I've never done that before. I felt like he was giving me some physical contact that I wasn't really digging, so I kind of reacted to it. But we ain't here to do none of that. None of that shit, especially what just happened, the recent bowler shit. That shit is not what we're trying to do right here. So I just want to let everybody know my fault. And I'm on this.
Hey man, hey, likewise, bro. Me too. It's like that. It's a battle. It gets intense. I was feeling it. He was feeling it. That was an intense battle, and it just kind of went there. But that type of stuff gives a black eye to battle rap. You feel me? And we not trying to do that. That's why we here. That's why we telling y'all what's going on. You know what I mean? It was still a classic battle. It's still a 2-round classic battle. You know what I mean? And you know, check that out. But at the end of the day, I think we, as the battle rap culture fans, everything, we getting too far away from what we here for. And it's more, who can rap the better. It's not about who can rap better, excuse me. It's not about who got the biggest entourage, the most girls who dressed them. It's not about none of that. Antics, nothing. It's about who raps better. And an art form that we put together for audiences to listen to and appreciate. You know what I mean? I apologize on behalf of my fans. I apologize to me. I apologize to everybody who came out. I hope they enjoyed it up until that point.
What's up, world? It's your boy PeBee, man. Fan Speak, P&B Productions, 100 bars in this motherfucker. Hey, man, check this out. I'm speaking on this Dizaster situation as far as the Angry Fan Radio response. You know what I mean? You know, Dizaster, met him one time at Film on TV. Same day I did the interview with Lush. Shout out to Lush One. Dizaster was cool, you know, cool dude, man. But, you know, and I've been seeing a whole lot of footage about, you know, well, not necessarily footage, I could say, but hearing the interviews, you know, posted in parts by Angry Fan Radio. You know, shout out to Angry Fan, man. You know, I go back a long way with that cat, man. But shout out for him and his movement, you know. Man, ain't nothing but respect for that. I respect anybody that's doing their thing. You know, my whole thing is, hey, don't get it fucked up with me, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. I go way back with a lot of this shit, but it ain't about me in this. It's about Dizaster and his whole shit, you know, as far as battle rap is concerned, and as far as how far it could have went with the situation involving Cassidy at the battle. Day 1 and day 2. You know, battle rap could have ended that night. He threw me off with my bars. He did this, did that. Hey man, let me tell y'all, man. You know, day one I was there. Day two didn't make it. I wasn't. Look, I got a good job, so nigga, you know what I'm saying. I took that Saturday off, nigga. So I was expected to have a bonanza that day, nigga. Even got the next day to come in late, so I could come get home late to sleep and wake up. Man, there's real shit on my grind out here. You know, and shout out to my partner's Bubbles. You know what I mean? Hey, she does her work and she got things to do. Nigga, a job and all that shit. We take time off to get to this shit. So my thing is this. Day one, you know, for what I seen happening and all that, with the hoopla holla about how it was 15 guns on stage and whatnot. Man, check this out. You know, if you got 15 guns on stage, man, some shit jump off, let's just say half them guns go off. Do you not think that innocent people aren't going to get shot? Disaster? You know, so that's nothing to glorify, man. That is nothing to glorify about what you got on stage and shit. You subject to have people being strip searched, your people strip searched coming into the battles, nigga. And you know, and man, I'm just saying, it just could be real like that. You know, I've heard the Angry Fan Radio, you know, response and all of that shit, man. You know, I study this shit, man. You know, hey, y'all call me a fan all you want, but man, I go with rap a long way. I was dealing with some of this shit with rap long before a lot of you motherfuckers was born. For real. Nigga, I was probably the little kid in there with your auntie, your daddy, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Listening to rap. So, my thing is, but I ain't that old. I look young than motherfucker. Y'all give me props. Yeah. But anyway, man, I'm looking at this shit, man, like, okay, Dizaster, man. First of all, you know, we can't talk about what the next person has brought in and everything else just because we outnumbered. You know, nah, man, the second day, he talking about, hey, film on, said you're going to bring 5, and then you show up, Cassidy got 20 deep. And me personally, I'm thinking like, damn, that is the perfect time for a rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? And rebuttal ain't, man, I'm not going to put it in the bars or anything, but if he had 20 guys and you only had 5, just say, hey, your top 5 against my top 5. My 5. Not top 5, but you only came with 5, so correct me on that. Your top 5 versus my 5. It's that simple. If you rebuttal some shit like that, put it in bars and got at him on that level, then it would have been a thing. You know what I'm saying? A different thing. But from the response that we getting now on this Angry Fan Radio and to the world and everything, man, it's coming across like you was shook by that. I mean, I'm just being real with you. You know, I met you. I'm not going to, you know, I mean, hey, no, real shit, Dizaster, let's keep it really real. You divulged what you were trying to do, talking about, hey, you trust everybody in the room, they won't leak anything. You divulged what you were trying to do versus Cassidy. You gave up a plan. I don't know if you switched, you know, you switched from that plan, but my whole thing was like, hey, you know, that's what it is, nigga. I don't leak shit. I got a tight lip, nigga. You know, I'm a G in this shit, man. I don't just leak shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I would go through the proper channels to divulge information. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, man, I was all in for you in this battle. But the route you took did not pan out to be a victory to me. You know, because I keep it simple. I'm one person. I have my opinion. PeBee Fan Speak has one opinion. I ain't speaking as a fan. That's what Fan Speak is all about. I'm only talking about what I think. And from that battle, you know, your material was cool, but it wasn't on the level of whereas to like, I'm going to kill this guy. Because self-admittingly, throughout the interview, you admitted to being slightly bothered by Matt Hoffa or Cassidy doing this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I mean? That shit shouldn't have even have come to the surface. You know, and this brother to brother, you West Coast, man, shit, man, I'm gonna support you to the fullest, nigga. Check the recap, nigga. I had you winning. But to me, hey, yeah, you lost this battle. That's all I could say. Second round, you want to call it a 2-1? I could say that second round was good. You know what I'm saying? But if it comes down to like a situation where, hey, you on a harsh grading curve, man, it's a possible 3-0. But like I said, that second round, no, I would say, yeah, I would lean more towards you getting out that second round. You know what I mean? First, I just felt like you just came out. Personally, I felt like you should have just came out with straight bars, just going at his head. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just straight bars. No build-ups. Fuck it. Straight bars. Just go at him. Make him up the ante. Make him switch this shit up. He didn't have to change his style. He just threw in a few different things. Yeah, the impersonation was a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. That impersonation was on point. You know, others have done it. You're right. But his was on point. Like a motherfucker. And with the small room and his advantage and whatnot, I felt like, you know, regardless of it switching to a small room from, you know, a big room the first day, should have been able to, you know, adapt to the situation and like, fuck it, I'm only 5. Like I said earlier in this blog, man, if you just rebutted or said anything about him being so much deeper than you could have said my 5 against your top 5, and that shit would have killed all of the shit he had for the pretty much with the third round, talking about how this nigga said he gonna knock you out, then the other dude talking about he gonna knock you out, and Cassidy played off of that. So I really believe that was all part of his third round. He was gonna press the issue like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But all I can say is that, hey, man, you know, shout out to, you know, everybody, you know what I mean, that really tuned into this battle. You know, to me, it was a good battle. It was a good battle, man. You know, I've watched it several times, you know, but for the likes of me, I'm not, you know, I'm not a biased ass dude, man. I'm not on dick ride about shit. You know, I'm a respectful dude. You know, I don't get on this shit talking about, oh, this nigga whack, oh, he's a bitch and all that. I don't know niggas personally like that. I don't know rappers or a lot of these motherfuckers personally like that. Although I do know a lot of rappers personally, you know what I'm saying? We just have relationships like that, and it's cool, you know what I'm saying? We see each other on the outside, hey, man, that's all, man, nigga, I know you, nigga, what's up? Got you, what's that? You cool? All right, you know what I'm saying? That's just the West, that's how the West Coast roll, man. You know, niggas ain't about starting that bullshit, man. I've been through the bullshit in life, you know what I mean? And trust me, you know, events like this with as many different neighborhoods I see at events, you know what I mean? OGs and the younger G's alike. Man, it's a lot of different niggas up in there. But everybody ain't there for that shit. They there to have a good time, man. So that glorification of guns on stage and then, you know what I'm saying, all that extra bullshit, man, they ain't even needed in rap, man. They ain't even needed in battle rap, you know, especially for, you know, shit being limited to what resources motherfuckers have. Because the music industry don't change like a motherfucker from when the time I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? We talking damn near 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different ball game these days. So motherfuckers gotta be able to promote themselves through whatever avenues are available. And right now, social media is a big tool. So, you know, so for Dizaster, you saying that, hey, you know, battle rap could have ended that night, you have to, you know, partly blame yourself for that, because you did that shit to Mav. Okay, there's going to be repercussions. There's going to be follow-up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, on the surface, you appear to be shook, bruh. I'm just keeping it real with you. And, you know what I'm saying? That ain't got, nigga, no, you ain't marked out. No, you was a stand-up dude. Don't get it twisted. No, you a stand-up guy. Don't get it fucked up. It ain't that. It's just the moment. The moment. At that moment, man, no bullshit. You were supposed to do your thing, man. Yeah, other shit bother you, bruh. Now, you want to hold on to saying that you definitely won the battle? That's you. Okay, there's millions of people. You got a big following. Everybody's not going to disagree with you. You know, however, you know, I had you win in this battle, but I saw you lose in this battle. So, my thing is, my nigga, well, my nigga, hey, you're not a nigga. My whole thing is, bruh, let's get this shit together, man. You got a whole nother, you know, you got a career, bruh. That's all I can say. I just got stuck in thought, bruh, for that moment. But you got a career, man. That's all I can say. You didn't die that night, but you have a career, man. And make the most of it, bruh. You know, do your thing, man. You know, you got to support out west. You know, but hey, every battle you ain't gonna win. That's just coming from PeBee, fan speak. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, man, P&B Productions, 100 bars. Fan speak, West up, West out. Yeah.